What up, YouTube? Before we start the video, we got a very important announcement for you.
That's right, we have our new milestone giveaway for 2,000 subscribers. That is a CGC 9.8 graded Thor #1. This cover is a Nick Klein sketch variant that is also signed by Donnie Cates.
What? Are you crazy? Yes, we are. When we hit 2,000 subs, we're giving away this bad boy. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It would be much appreciated because we want to give this away, but we only can do that when we hit 2,000 subs. Let's get to the video. What up, YouTube? I'm Jim.
I'm Nate.
And we've got another new comic book day video for you for the week of May 29th. That's right. It is the last new comic book day of the month of May. And yesterday was my birthday.
Oh,
well,
happy birthday.
Today technically is my birthday.
Yes.
And when it comes out. And then
Listen,
Wednesdays.
we're doing time maneuvers here.
Time. That's our next comic book. Time maneuvers. Anyway, we got a week. We got comics. It's kind of small, but not.
Well, yeah, this is a bonus week. This is our 5th week in May.
Right. So that's why it's kind of like weird, like size-wise. Yep. First up, we've got Pine and Merrimack, issue number 5 from Boom Studios and Kyle Starks.
Yeah. This is our final issue. Cliffhanger in that last issue, I was not expecting at all. But it's Kyle Starks, and everything I've read absolutely lands, so I expect this as well.
All right, well, we'll see what happens. I love the cover. Love the cover, right? Because the hook was because okay. Yep.
Okay. Not here. Don't tell him here.
Not here at the live show.
Yes.
All right, next up from Ram V and Dark Horse Comics, we have Dawn Runner, issue number 3. And after what we found out in issue 2, shit's getting weird. It's getting serious, and you know, I'm here for it because it's a very like Evangelion-esque kind of show when you've got the big robot with the big kaiju, but then you also got this whole like ethical problem of using human soldiers and their minds and bodies to power these robots. And we've got some consciousness bleeding with our pilot and the robot. It's crazy. And you know, I'm here for it. You know, I don't, like I said, for me personally, I don't have a lot of Ram V on my list, on my pull list anymore, and I dearly miss it. So I'm all about this book. I think issue 2, I believe, was my pick of the week.
Oh,
I think it was. I'm digging it. I think it's cool. So looking forward to this issue very much.
I need to get caught back up.
You will, and you'll like it. You will,
love it,
and you'll love it. All right, after that, we've got from Image, we've got the Six Fingers issue number 4 from Dan Waters.
Issue 4 here.
4, yep.
Yeah, this, I mean, man, I don't, you know, I'll kind of just keep saying the same things. And this issue kind of like, or this book of the two kind of continues to delve into the way more nonsensical, behind the scenes sort of crap that's going on. That just black and white normal. This is getting weird, and I imagine it's going to keep getting weird.
More psychedelic and trippy and more futuristic, if anything.
Yeah. So this run has been. It's been said like, oh, for people that like Blade Runner now and fully into Black Mirror, it's getting really heady and trippy, and it's amazing. Very
nice, like it. Hey, I'm interrupting the video. It's only because I've got something really important to tell you. I know you know what we're giving away when we hit 2,000 subscribers. I gotta let you know about what we're giving away when we hit 1,250 subscribers. We're giving away this Uncanny X-Men #1 signed by Jim Chung, CGC grade 9.8. When we hit 1,250 subscribers, you could potentially win this, but you have to be subscribed to our channel. So hit that sub button, ring that bell, give us a like. Let's get back to the video, shall we? All right, jumping over to Marvel, we've got Avengers Twilight, book 6. I don't know if this is the last issue or not.
This is it.
Yeah, this is it. So, you know, big hook here. If you haven't read it, spoilers. The bad guys have a Hulk, and they have the Hulk, and they're about to use it on our Twilight Avengers here. Yeah, like things got really hairy in issue 5, so it'll be very interesting to see like how it concludes. You know, I've got to assume the good guys win, but you never know. Chip can throw a surprise at you, especially with them using Banner as their weapon. I can't see it going very well. But this has been a fantastic little run here, this little mini from Chip, and you know, surprised. It's definitely one of my surprise picks of the year. Just for 2023. I know we're going into 2024, but like for 2023, was not expecting Avengers Twilight to bang as good as it has. So, yeah, how it concludes remains to be seen, but we will find out on Wednesday.
Yo.
Noise. All right, next up we have Rise of the Power of X from Karen Gillan. This is the final issue in the run. This is basically setting us up for the very last issue of X-Men. Jean has the Phoenix Force now, and Orcus has fallen, and now the Enigma is what remains. And so, I think we all kind of guessed before all this had happened that the Phoenix was probably going to be the key to whatever is going to happen to Krakoa. And I'm sure I don't think it's going to be a complete reset of X-Men lore, but I think a lot of things will fall in the end of this Krakoa era, which mainly resurrection protocols. I think mutants will be mutants will be mortal again, but I do believe the island of Krakoa will still exist. I think Apocalypse is going to be the one that's going to be in charge of Krakoa, and he will have this mutant nation that will be much more bloodthirsty. I think is what's going to happen. We're going to get back to some primal roles when X-Men reset, but I think that's going to begin here. And I'm eager for it. I'm very interested to see how Karen ends it and how he sticks the landing, because I think he will. I think he has spent the time and the energy to end it the right way, which there's a little asterisk at that, because we're never really going to get the ending that we were going to get because Hickman didn't want to play in the sandbox anymore. So,
Nope.
Yay. All right.
And I'm glad it's over because I don't have to hear about it anymore.
There it is. After that, we've got Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 5 from Jonathan Hickman. And this run has been really fucking good. It's been absolutely amazing. And I dare say it, patois.
How dare you say it?
I don't know, I say it. We still don't have our main artist back, but the artist that was on issue 4, if they're the same,
it's the same,
did a good job. I thought they did perfectly well. I think it wasn't necessarily it didn't mimic the main artist, but I thought it did a good job. So we'll see what we do here, but we're definitely setting up some domino pieces where there some power players that normally aren't main players in the 616 universe are really moving some pieces here in the Ultimate universe. More specifically, Ben and Jonah. They're getting thick into the weeds when it comes to this Goblin character and Kingpin. So we'll see.
Yeah, Ultimate universe kind of firing.
Yeah, firing on all cylinders for sure. All right, after that, we have the Wedding Special #1 X-Men, the very special edition of Marvel Voices Pride, and we're getting a Mystique and Destiny never before told wedding revealed at last issue. In I think it was X-Men Forever, I believe, Xavier was able to undo a trick or a lock on Destiny's brain, where she just basically didn't care about her kids. She didn't care about Rogue. She didn't care about Nightcrawler, and so she's regained some empathy for those characters. And so it looks like we'll finally get it would appear that we're going to finally get a celebration of Mystique and Raven having a wedding, which I'm here for. I like the two characters and just their relationship and their continuity within the universe. What will be interesting to see is, will this happen before the fall? No, it'll happen after, obviously. And so in what will be revealed, what state, what will the state of the mutant nation be in this book? Or will it be something that's like, this happened in the mindscape of Destiny and Mystique while this was all going on, so that they could be better focused on, who knows? We'll see. We've got Karen Gillan on here. We've got Teenie Howard. We've got some pretty big names on the book, so we'll see.
As much as I'm off of X books right now, I think I might have to check this.
Okay.
And the creative teams that are on this book are really good.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And maybe something will spawn out of it. Who knows? Maybe we'll get some previews to what's going to happen in the summer. Time will tell. All right, jumping over to DC, we have Detective Comics issue number 1085 with Ram V, and we're still like, we're starting to wind to the end.
Batman is is back from his finding himself adventure out in the desert, and he has come back to a city that doesn't know who he is. And the big thing about this issue is the Joker brought in, and I just by the comments I'm seeing alone, a lot of people are rolling their eyes and getting irritated. But I haven't seen Ram V's Joker, and I'm very interested to see how he's. I'm glad I get to see Chip Zdarsky's version of it. I want to see this version too. So I'm actually really looking forward to this one. It's been a while since we've covered a Batman, a Detective Comics. We've missed it the past couple times.
Yeah, I'm sure Ram will do a great job. I mean, his character development and character analysis has always been on point for sure. Yep. All right, our last book of the night, Green Arrow, issue number 12, Reunited, but for how long? Countdown to absolute power. We've been really playing with the theme of family with Green Arrow and the ups and downs, and it appears that Waller has been the one that's been really fucking with Green Arrow. This has been a fun run, and we both had a discussion prior to this recording that we're going to stop pooping on absolute power, and I guess still remains, it'll be game time decision for me for absolute power. But if there's any case of me wanting to read it, it's because of Green Arrow, I guess, because Green Arrow has been consistent with Waller and her involvement within him. And I would assume that Green Arrow is probably going to be a pretty major character within absolute power. It kind of makes sense with him being blackmailed. So we'll see. Now, if, we did get a reunion with the family and then it was immediately pulled from us because of Waller. And it looks like we're getting back to we're getting the family again. Yeah, I can already see it on your fucking face. Like it's gonna literally be pulled from right under from underneath him. Like
we already know that by this listation.
Yeah, I guess.
Sorry.
Okay, great. I like it though. Like I genuinely like. I think Green Arrow is one of the few DC books that I'm actually like very engaged with. So I guess that's something to say.
That's something, right? I don't know. I need to catch up. We're hitting the redos of the books I missed from the moves. Gotta read 2 issues just to get caught up to this one and then read this.
I'll just say this, because every time we talk about our DC books on New Comic Book Day, I go into a rant. And I'm not going to go into a rant. I'm just going to say this. I just feel after Absolute Power is over, we're going to get a reset. And the only reason why I say that is because so many books currently, like, we just don't know what DC's going to do. Like, they're keeping it close to the vest, and so they're not letting us know. But, like, the feeling I get is that we're about to get a massive shakeup in writers and titles. And I think what spawns out of Absolute Power, we're going to get our Justice League book again. Because, like, what are the Titans doing? I don't know. Like, they were supposed to be the
doing something.
New team, but, like, I ain't heard nothing about them, so.
Because we're not reading the book.
Because I don't want to. Anyway.
Yes.
That's going to do it for this episode of Two Fat Guys Pull List for the week of May 29th. Let us know down in the comments. What are you picking up today? What are you going to read first? What's your potential pick of the week? Let us know. As always, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It would be much appreciated as we're on the road to 1,250 subscribers, but we can't do it without your support. So please make sure to hit that sub button and catch us live this Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time here on YouTube, where we'll talk about all these books and more. And I can tell you it's going to be a silly goose time, because it's always a good time when we're live here on YouTube. As always, fam, be kind to one another and read more comics. Later.